Hey YouTube, it's Trey again. A lot of different things been going on, and I kind of got some exciting news for you. I've been doing a lot of different things, and I'm working on some things here in the Philippines, and me and my daughter has decided that she wants to come out to the Philippines for a visit, and I thought, you know what, this would be something to share with you guys because it's kind of a big deal. My daughter, she is a high functioning autistic girl, and she stays with her mom back in the States. And one of the things that I really love about her is that she loves to travel and she loves to do things and she likes to experience life to the fullest. And you know what? Those things are great. Her Cindy Lou, because that's her name, and we have definitely done a lot of things and traveled all over the world. We went to Paris, we've gone to Italy, we've gone to Spain, Portugal, Mexico, all over the Caribbean. Um, you know, uh, let's see, about a year and a half ago, uh, maybe maybe it was a year and a half ago, before I moved here on a permanent basis to here in the Philippines. We came here to the Philippines together even. Now, we did, and we spent almost 3 weeks here, and we went to places like Bohol, and we went to Cebu and checked some things out, did some touristy stuff. But my daughter wants to come visit me, and I've been over here for over a year now, and she hasn't seen me. Obviously, we talk on the phone every now and then, and do things like that. But she came over here, and she's 19 years old at this point, and so I figured I would share with you guys and some of the things that she wants to do, and some of the plans that I've been making and trying to figure out what to do and all that other fun stuff. But I think it'll be a great experience. And so since she got her plane ticket, so she's officially coming here in November, staying into December for a couple of weeks. Well, her big thing here is, she wanted to see Christmas here because, well, the Philippines are known for having the longest Christmas in the world. They celebrate the Burrs month, and if you don't know what that is, any month that ends with Burr, like September all the way to December, is all Christmas time here, and they have lights in the malls and things of that nature, and sales and all that other fun stuff. And well, long story short, that's a pretty big deal to my kid, and she loves Christmas time. She loves going and seeing the lights. She likes to do things like that. It's a big deal for her. And when I was here last year, obviously, our last Christmas time, I did a couple of videos, and when I first started this YouTube channel, and it was, I guess it sparked her interest, and so I guess she told her mom and that she wanted to come see me. And I was like, yeah, great, let's do this. She's been wanting to go on a cruise and things like that too, but just difficult to make that happen, especially with her being on the other side of the world and me being on this side of the world right now. So she decided to come here, and the things that she wants to do, if you saw one of my videos, or I don't even know if I put it in a video, I went to Surigao, and they have coffee with corgis, the dogs, and you get to go in there. I think there was like 9 or 10 of them, and they make you a coffee, and you get to hang out with these corgis, cute dogs. They're really cute, actually, very loving, great dogs. They were. So that was pretty fun, and I did that, and I showed her the videos of it, and she absolutely loves them. She's like, "Oh my God, they're so cute!" But you know, um, she wanted to come and check those things out. Now, I'm not really too sure how to do this, but I've spent the last couple of days trying to figure out what to do and plan and stuff like that. She wants to go see the whale sharks and swim with them because I went swimming with the whale sharks, and if you look back in some of my past videos, you know, there's a few of those where I went scuba diving with the whale sharks, and those things were massive, and it was awesome to see them. But she wants to see those types of things, and just trying to figure out things to do while she's here. So, you know, she wants to go snorkeling, and she wants to go do all these other stuff. And you know what, guys, if any of you guys got some suggestions or something, feel free to drop a comment and let me know. Maybe it'd be something I can squeeze into her trip here. But just to let you know, so her plans is that she wants to come here and see the Christmas lights. She wanted to see the corgis. I'm not too sure if spending the money for a plane trip to Surigao just to see the corgis is the right thing to do, but we'll see how that all works out. She wants to get a tattoo because she got a tattoo, I think with her mom, and they got little tattoos, and she's always wanted them. I have tattoos. I think, and her mom has tattoos as well. But so she's got tattoos too, or a tattoo. So she wanted to do that, and things of that nature. But I'm just trying to figure things out. Now, a lot of other things, and since I'm just giving you some updates, you know, obviously I'm still here in the province, guys, right now. And I've had to take a few moments and take some deep breaths. And if you hear in the background the chickens, they're still here. You know, definitely not used to the whole province life still. I've been here for, what, 6 months, I guess, in the province. And yeah, I still say it's not for me. But as I told you guys before, anybody that's been paying attention and stuff, I'm checking things out, going some different places, looking at some different things. And, well, I did a big thing, okay? Obviously, my plan here is to ultimately make this my home, I think. I mean, I still like this place. I'm not too much into the province, but everything else here seems to be right on point for what I'm looking for. Location, it's a great jump off point to visit other places and travel, and you know that's kind of important to me because I do want to travel and I still want to go see things, and this is a nice way. It's more affordable to go places, and everything here is still extremely affordable compared to back in the States where I'm from. So with that being said, I went ahead and invested in a condo. I did. It's in Cebu City, but it's a brand new project. And a lot of you guys, I'm sure, absolutely is like, don't do it. Don't buy anything. It's cheaper to rent, and it's blah, 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 blah. I get it. I understand that. Rent is cheaper. It's more affordable, less hassle. You're not tied down to anything. But for me, I look at it a little bit different. I can't move into this place for 5 years. They just broke ground on it. It is a major, major condominium complex. In fact, I think it's one of the largest in Cebu, 3 or 4 hectares. But I went ahead and I put my reservation fee down. And so tell you about how that all transpired. Real simple stuff, actually. I put my reservation fee, went to their actual showroom, and I picked out what I wanted. I got a parking spot for my car, my scooter, whatever I have, and I picked up a corner unit, facing the ocean, which is slightly, and the place is called Kalea Heights, and it's slightly up on the mountain a little bit. It's not on the mountain way up, but it's up there. It's a little bit higher, and I got on the 32nd floor. Now, obviously, that's not the top floor, but that's pretty high up there. I think they said it was 40 stories, so I'm on the 32nd, and but it's going to be a brand new place, and it's going to be ready in December of 2029. And anyways, I was working all this other stuff, and just so I didn't want to say anything until I got everything finalized. So I got the contract signed. I made my reservation fee, and I started paying the fee every month. So I have it set up on auto debit, and so they're doing it. And since I am a foreigner, I'm allowed to purchase it. I'm allowed to own this, which, if if you're coming to the Philippines, you're not allowed to buy land or anything like that. So buying a house with land attached is impossible here. You just can't do it. People say there's ways to do it, but the legality and the things that can go wrong with it in so many different ways, it's just not for the faint of heart. You better trust somebody, because you're going to have to put some of it in somebody else's name or something. But for me, I went ahead and did this, and I've gotten my first couple of payments made on it now, because it took a little time to get all that auto debit stuff done. But now that contracts are signed, my reservation fee is done, and I've made my first payment, which ended up being my first two payments by the time it all did the auto draft and everything. It is set in motion for me to have my own place. And I'm not going to lie to you. It's not a studio. Okay. I think it ended up being like, it's over 80 square meters. So, for me, that's a pretty good size place for here in the Philippines. If you don't know, a lot of the condominiums, especially in Cebu, if you get those studio apartments and things like that, they're pretty small, like 21, 22 square meters, 25 square meters. It's a shoebox, and that's not really great ideal for long term. Now, if you're just using it as an Airbnb or a place just to crash so you can go do other things when you're not there, hey, that might be fine. But I'm looking long term, and the things that was important to me, I like things that I can get my Western food, so to speak, like at the grocery stores or the restaurants. And not only that, but hey, I'm getting older, guys. I realize that. I'm like 47, 48 years old at this point. At some point, in case there was any types of medical emergencies, it's probably a good idea for you to have a place like that you can go do. And for me, I guess that was kind of important. So getting a place over in the province where, they don't really have those first-rate hospitals, things of that nature, probably not a good idea as I'm getting older. But either way, doesn't really matter. I thought that was pretty exciting, and I wanted to share it with you guys. So, just a lot of different things. But, if you guys got some ideas or comments on things, hey, drop me a comment. Let me know. But yeah, just so you know, my kid's coming in November, so I'm going to have that. So she's coming from America, spend a couple weeks with her dad. I'm going to be here doing some different things, doing a couple other videos. We all know that there's that whole new video law out there where you can't film other people and vlog in public anymore. But without blurring out people's faces and things like that. So that might hinder some of it, but I'll keep you updated, and I'll keep trying to film as much as humanly possible, just so I don't infringe on others' rights or things of that nature. When in Rome, do as the Romans do. So we'll figure it out, and I'll figure out how to do these things until it's not fun anymore, guys. And if it is what it is, right? If it's not fun anymore, I'll stop doing it. But in the meantime, just figured I would drop you a line, give you some updates, tell you some of my news that's going on, and we'll go from there. All right, guys, I will talk to you later. Peace.